Hello guys and gals, vapors and vapettes, and the entire YouTube universe. Vaping Vigilante back here with you this morning, and today I want to try to do a quick first look. I haven't had enough time to really put it through its paces, but I just kind of wanted to give you a short up and coming. And what we're going to do first is we're going to do a quick little history of the Sub-Ohm tank. Okay, we all remember the birth of the Sub-Ohm tank. Okay, performance in a tank that damn near rivals performance that you get in a dripping atomizer. So what started the game? This guy right here, the Aspire Atlantis. The now, I guess you could call it the great-grandfather of the Sub-Ohm tanks. And when it came out, oh my God, it was revolutionary. You know, it was, you had a 0.5 coil, because previous to this, you had the Nautilus, things like that. That was kind of the going toward. Then the Aspire Atlantis comes out. And everybody just, oh my God, it was the greatest thing ever. I liked it when it first came out too. You know, you really hadn't seen that kind of performance in a tank that had replaceable coils. You know, 0.5 ohm coil. And then, you know, Aspire, you know, they came out swinging. But then Kangertech was like, nuh-uh, bitch, check out our Sub-Ohm tank, the original Kanger Sub-Ohm tank. So what did they do different? Well, a little bit bigger tank. Well, shit, quite a bit bigger tank. You can put them side by side. A little bit better airflow. Yeah, a little bit better airflow. Didn't seem to be as power hungry as the Aspire Atlantis. And the biggest downfall was they're fucking huge. You know, Kanger said, you know, go big or go home, basically. And they came out with this thing. Now they have, you know, the mini and the nano and all that. But this was the tank that had the replaceable coils. It had better wicking. Well, I guess you could say better wicking. Well, they didn't have the problem with the little ceramic problem that was going on with the Aspire and turning people's teeth gray and things like that and affecting taste and all that kind of stuff. And then it also came with a rebuildable deck. Okay, so you go from the Sub-Ohm, and then kind of Joytech came on the market when they released the Ego 1. The Ego 1 tank that came on their little Ego 1 batteries, the 1100 mAh, the 2200 mAh. The Ego 1, you could get a 1 ohm coil, you could get a half ohm coil. Damn, really good. You know, that's pretty good airflow for a little bitty tank. Quite small compared to the original grandfather over here. And then its big brother came out, the Joytech Delta 2. Okay, quite a bit larger. Of course, they carried the theme across. I guess originally this theme apparently was supposed to mimic the airflow of drippers. Kind of made it hard to see the juice kind of in there, but Delta 2, good airflow, fantastic performance. I remember first playing with this with Richard, aka Twisted 420. He had gotten one. He's sitting down there at his shop in Palestine, Voltage Vape, and he's rocking it on his IPv3 at 70 watts, and holy shit, you know, it's not blowing up and everything's great. So the Delta 2. And then Delta 2, then the Arctic tank came out. And this claim to fame was it had 0.2 coils. Okay, now really good airflow. As you can see, airflow from every damn direction you can get. Still, you know, it actually has probably just almost a little bit less juice capacity than the original Atlantis. I've also heard that the secret here is you hold this tank down and you unscrew the top here and you can kind of top off the rest of the tank. The Arctic tank, I've loved it. I've used it sparingly because the fucking coils are hard to get. Sorry my language, but they are. They're kind of hard to get. So, now what? Now we have the Heracles. I showed you the box on my previous video there, the Heracles by Sense. Now I've only had this a couple of days. I've been using it a lot. I like it better off the bat. I like it better than I like my Arctic. Not a ton better, but I think that the flavor's a little bit better. I think that it wicks a little bit better than the Arctic, because with the Heracles here, I don't know if you can see it, if it'll focus in. There it goes. See all these little places all the way around the coil? See that? That's all wick points, okay, for the coil, and you can adjust that. Now down in there, see those holes right there? Let's see if I can adjust that. See, that's your airflow. See, I'm closing it off. There, just got one. And then I can open it up. I can close it off more. Okay, that right there is full open. That's kind of cool. It's got huge airflow slots down here. Huge. Okay. Lots of airflow. A little bit of information. The Herakles Sub-Ohm BVC Tank by Sense combines the ease of ready-made coils with the capability to produce an incredible amount of vapor. That's true. Introducing the Herakles Sub-Ohm BVC Tank by Sense, designed to be used at 50 to 75 watts. Producing outstanding amounts of vapor, the Heracles combines the best of both worlds. The ease of replaceable, ready-made coil heads with the capability and flexibility to be fired at high wattage. Designed to perform in the same league as some of the best rebuildable atomizers, the Heracles features 6 wicking points on the 0.6 ohm coil. That's something else different. They are going to come out with a 0.2 ohm coil for this as well. 5 juice entry points on the coil itself to ensure fast and consistent wicking to support the higher input. The vertical coil structure of the 0.6 ohm BVC head produces fantastic flavor and even more vapor than rival tanks. And coupled with an easily adjustable airflow control ring, the Heracles can be filled with up to 3 millimeters of e-liquid. They need to come out with a bigger tank. Come on. Because this damn thing, boy, it sucks the juice. Okay, an incredible widebore delrin and stainless steel drip tip allows for out-of-the-box vapor chasing and high heat dissipation. A copper 510 connection ensures minimal voltage drop for maximum user experience, extreme vapor production with minimal assembly and hassle. The Herakles Sub-Ohm BVC Tank by Sense. Redesigned coil and base for maximum vapor production. Efficient wicking, coil head optimized to run from 50 to 75 watts, incredible vapor, delrin, stainless steel widebore drip tip, 3 millimeter capacity, stainless steel construction, Pyrex tank, 22 millimeters in diameter, organic cotton used in coils. Okay, so there's your runaround. Looking at Vapor DNA's site right now, they do not have them in stock. No, they don't. But their price, list price is $39.99. They say their price is going to be $32.99. It's pretty damn affordable for the kind of tank you're getting. I let Phil Basardo try mine when I met him at Vape Blast 2015 this weekend. And he hadn't got one yet, and his initial impression, he was like, good vapor, nice warm vapor, good, but the way he judges tanks is he uses his juice, because he knows exactly how his juice is supposed to taste, so that's his baseline for judging tanks. His quick thoughts on sub-ohm tanks was, another sub-ohm tank. Oh my God, another sub-ohm tank. it almost kind of seemed like he's kind of over the whole sub-ohm tank thing. Just because it's been the Atlantis, it's been the Kanger, it's been the Arctic, it's been the Delta II, it's been the Eagle 1, now it's the Heracles. I mean, you know, you've got, and every one of them, you know, the Aspire came out, the Atlantis was to rival drippers, and then the Kanger sub-tank came out, and it was the Atlantis killer. And then the Eagle 1 tank came out, and a big punch in a small package. And then the Delta II came out that was supposed to kill the Kanger and the Atlantis. And then the Arctic came out, and it's supposed to kill all of them. And now Heracles is going to waffle stomp all of them. I mean, okay. Do they work? Yes. Do they perform well? Yes. How many times can you reinvent the wheel? There's only so much you can do until you are just in a dripper. Okay? I love tanks because you don't drip and drive. Okay? That's what I like about them. You shouldn't drip and drive because that's no different than texting or talking on the phone and all that kind of shit. It distracts you. Okay? So that's where I use my tank a lot. I use it when I'm driving from one place to another. And then when I get somewhere, I still go to my dripper. Let me give you a little bit of performance here. Okay. See right there. Come on. Focus in. Focus in. All right. See there? 55 watts, 0.6 ohm coil, 94% battery, 6 volts. We're going to start at 55 watts, okay? Not too damn shabby. 55 watts. Okay? I can draw. I didn't get any, there wasn't even close to a burnt taste at all. So let me go again. Does she produce vapor? I don't know, you tell me. Alright, let's go to 60 watts now. See, come on camera. Oh, you butthead! There we go. Let's go to 60 watts. Come on, focus. See, I'm at 60 watts. There we go, 60 watts. Let's try it again. Is she producing vapor? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, that's a lot of vapor. It's a lot of vapor. Not, like I said, not even a hint of a dry hit. And I mean, I wasn't sucking hard. I was just going really steady, doing a full draw. You know, that was, I don't know how many seconds that was. I guess I could have looked. All right, let's go to 65 now. Okay. You son of a bitch. There we go. Come on. Come on. Focus. 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 Work with me. 65 watts. Lots of vapor. Lots of vapor. Yeah. She's chunking. And see, that was full. I've done that many pulls. I don't know if you can see that. See that level, how it's dropped? That was right up to the top. So just in that few pulls, it's drained that. Oh, see the bubbles coming out? Yeah, it's wicking. All right, I haven't tried this yet. Let's go to 70 watts. This is a Sigelli 150, by the way. All right, come on, focus, focus. 70 watts. All right. Great flavor. Noticeably warmer. Yeah, it's warmer. 6.7 volts, 0.6, 90%, 70 watts. All right, right there they're saying 75 watts. Now, I never vaped the Delta over 70 watts, so let's go to 75. Alright, I might burn this damn coil up, I don't know, 75 watts. Let's try it. Quite a bit warmer, look at that. Look at that juice level now. I'm telling you, god damn, this thing is a fucking 1970s big ass V8. It is just sucking the juice down. It's getting warm now. Even the tip up here is getting warm. Yeah, 75 watts right there. See? 75 watts. She's producing. Like I said, I've only had this tank since Friday. I got it. I went with a couple of other of my one of the owners and the owner's daughter, Larry and Tosh from Juicy Vapes. We went Friday morning to business at Vape Blast 2015, and I picked it up. It cost me 50 bucks. Apparently I overpaid. So I've been using it since then. I've been using it a lot since then. It came with 2 coils. I haven't changed coils yet. I've been vaping the crap out of it. Okay. Let me see. Let me turn it upside down here. And this is typical. We all know how these tanks come apart. Okay. Here's your coil. Now I have juice on my fingers. Okay. Coil looks a little bit different. Let's see if you can see that. I got this thing down here. I think that distributes airflow and yeah, also makes contact. God, I guess I swallowed some vapor again. I'm belching. Ah. Says right there in big letters. I don't know if that'll focus on there. There, see, 0.6 ohm. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, 4. Hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it just said 5 juice entry points on the coil itself. I'm not a brain surgeon or anything, but I am only seeing 4. Okay, let's see if we can do this on camera. Okay, see, start counting right there where it says point, where that 0.6, that ohm symbol is. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and then we're back to that ohm symbol. There's 4. It says right there 5 juice entry points on the coil itself. There's 4. Somebody screwed the pooch on that one. There's 4. There's not 5. There's 4. There's 6 wicking points on the little chimney right here. Well, hell, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 there. There's only 4 juice entry points on this coil. Okay. Well, it's working. Maybe it only needs 4. They say it's 5. Maybe Vapor DNA got it wrong. Unless that information's coming directly from Sense, which probably is. I doubt Vapor DNA would just make it up. Screw this back on. Now, the one thing I have noticed is that all these wicking points, okay, you kind of have to turn, okay, you kind of turn it and you can get like, okay, like half of that one open, half of that one open, and then there's half of that one open and half of that one open. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's kind of like 5 half open points on there. Okay, but no problem wicking. Maybe I got an early run or something like that. Maybe that's, I mean, it came in the box. You know, I thought I could have just shown you the extra coil that's in the box. Show you the packaging that it comes in right quick. Tank with the coil in, extra coil, extra Pyrex tank. There's your packaging. It works well. I haven't run into any stumbling points yet with it. Packaging, since Heracles tank. There's all your information. Let's see what it says on the back. Okay. Well, no, it doesn't say how many wicking points are on the... The other thing about this is that this thing is completely patented. The atomizer coil head has a patent. There's a number. The structure patent has a number. The appearance has a patent. So this thing has been patented to hell. Okay. That's my first little, like I said, first look. I haven't put it through its whole paces yet because I've only had it for a few days. I just kind of wanted to show you what's going on. I showed it a little bit in one of my other videos. Just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a performance show. Still on 75 watts. Yeah, she's chunking. Golly, look how fast the juice is dropping just in this video. What I do, like 2 pulls at 55, and then 2 pulls at 60, and then 2 pulls at 65, and then 2 pulls at 70, and then I've done what, 3 or 4 pulls at 75 now, and it's gone through that much juice. So yeah, wicking's not a problem. Anyway, first look at the Heracles. I'm going to put a little bit more work into it. I'm going to do one on the Arctic too. I'm on my second coil with the Arctic, and right now the coils are kind of hard to find. So I kind of haven't been using it because I've been wanting to save that last coil. So I'll bring an Arctic up close when I get some more coils. I know that they did tell me at Vape Blast that there is going to be 0.2 ohm coils coming out for this Heracles tank. I don't really see why. I mean, at 0.6 ohm coils, it is producing fantastically, and you're getting, I think your coil will last a little bit longer because it's a 0.6 instead of a 0.2. I burned through a 0.2 coil pretty quick on that Arctic. And your battery life is better with the 0.6 coil versus the 0.2, because I've been using this all day yesterday, and I've been using it all this morning, and I'm at 87% on my batteries in this Sigelli 150. So anyway, that's all I have to say right now. Like I said, more to come. Just wanted to do a quick first look and let you see the Heracles. So with that, thank you for joining me, and keep watching. Thank you for the support so far. Help me grow. Hope I'm doing good things. I've had some good comments, and I've had some kudos and things like that. So with that, this is Vaping Vigilante, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, vape it like you stole it.